My name is Yang Jin. I'm currently a business student, year 4, majoring in marketing. I really like music and I'm a musician. I play the flute, I'm a pianist, and I play the Chinese flute as well. On my side hustle, I actually founded a music non-profit organization which is called the Asian Cultural Symphony Orchestra. It's really something meaningful whereby you can actually see the results of your efforts. I have a lot of other passions, and one of my other passions is videography, because I think that making videos and content creation is something that's very interesting. It's really essential for all businesses. In Beijing, I actually interned at Xiaomi. I was in the global marketing department. I was allocated to this sub-department called the Me Community, and it's in this department whereby we work with agencies all across the countries, over 13 countries, and organize campaigns that are in the interest of promoting the brand of Xiaomi. We're actually given the flexibility to think of whatever campaigns that we like. When I was there, things were very free and fluid, and I understood why NOC still considered Xiaomi as a startup, because the company really works like a startup. The teams are small, the teams are self-sufficient. We work with developers, the creatives to deliver a particular result. So that's the reason why I really enjoyed my time there. One challenge that I faced in Beijing was actually the language barrier of using Chinese. I think the value of going all the way to Beijing is really forcing yourself to be put in an environment where the language is not a familiar one to you. So although I worked in a global marketing department, although the language predominantly used was English, I still had to use Chinese to communicate with the creative team, the videographers, the photographers, the designers on what to design. The use of language itself is the biggest challenge for me. It's also actually the biggest takeaway that I have, that using Chinese as a language here is still advantageous. When you're actually in Beijing, all of them look at Singapore as a place that they want to go. So all of them have a high regard of Singaporeans, and I feel that many of us Singaporeans take it for granted that Singapore is a very beautiful place and it's a place where many people actually look forward to work at. It reminds me to be grateful in terms of being a Singaporean and having the opportunity to stay here, because this place is actually quite wonderful. One thing that's interesting about the Beijing startup scene is actually very global and internationalized. During my last few months in Beijing, I actually worked at a startup after my original internship at Xiaomi. In this incubator and accelerator, it was a place for Israeli and Chinese startups to work together. It's not uncommon to see foreigners and locals there working with each other in terms of whatever ideas or businesses that they have. Contrary to what most people might think, Chinese people are not conservative. They're actually very outspoken and they are very interested in working with whatever ideas that you have, and it's through dialogue and discussion interesting things come about and are created. The only advice that I have for NOC applicants is for you to really know what you want at that point in time, because I believe that no one is really certain of whatever that might bring in the future. Being as clear as possible on what you want from this program is the best advice I can give to you, because that is what I believe that interviewers actually look out for during the NOC interviews.